Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury and the Elite Broadcasting channel. Guys, I'm coming to you from the sunny state of Queensland. Now I want to show you something. Don't say I don't do anything for the channel. I want to show you where we in Queensland, this is one of the COVID-19 fever clinics. This is at the Royal Brisbane Hospital. COVID-19 fever clinic. In Queensland, we really are doing pretty well. COVID-19 has been controlled very, very effectively. More luck than anything else, but we've got good hospital infrastructure, and you know it's something I got to say. Whether you like the government or hate the government, it's been contained in Australia. One thing that is absolutely desperate is the economic cost. Here we go. This is at the Gold Coast. Premier PALASZCZUK, take note. This is the social distancing. 10 people in a restaurant. Look at this here, guys. Guys, you got to open up the borders. See, in Queensland, we're not letting the people from New South Wales, any other state, come in. We've got closed borders. And these restaurateurs, this is at the Gold Coast, just near Cavill Avenue. It's very, very difficult. Trade is bad. It really is bad. And I've got to tell you, I think it's about time you open up the borders, because the small businesses are doing it incredibly hard. This is an area of the Gold Coast I've frequented many times in my videos and on my YouTube channel, and it's really sad. This is a time when many Victorians would come up to have a winter vacation, just very nice weather. A little bit of a relax, and I've got to tell you, it is absolutely shocking. The numbers here, man. If you're running a business, how do you survive? It's a very sad indication. There's Bruce Small, statue of Bruce Small. He would be very upset if he could see this in real life. Look at this here. This is this used to be the ritzy part of the coast. It's now trying to get a release, a relife, but it's a beautiful spot. We've got some renovations happening. We've got monards there. There's not enough customers. Nobody's buying. Come on, guys. Turn the switch back on. The state is dying. You need customers. You need people to come in and buy things. This is what commerce is all about. Our state of Queensland is very much it's a desperate place. We need you, Anastasia Palaszczuk. Reboot. Turn the switch on. Commerce has to kick back in. We've got about 1,000 reported corona cases in Queensland, and we haven't had that many deaths at all, and it's all been relatively treated and contained. Australia desperately needs to start getting tourism happening within the state. It is vicious. One thing I must say, the psychological, the business impact, the depression that we're about to enter into, we got to turn business back on. And I beg you, as the founder of ArchieLuxury YouTube channel, as the founder of the Elite Broadcasting Empire, I desperately appeal to you and ask you to turn the switch back on. We need tourists. We need them fast. Now, we may not be able to get international tourists, but why can't we get people from Australia to come up and see Queensland and have a bit of a holiday? They've been suffering in their own state. Look at this restaurant here, not even 10 people wanting to come, just a scurry of people. Let's just drink it. It's just terrible. Anastasia, I'd really tell you to come down here and try the $10 baby burgers. Come down, Anastasia. Have a look. Ms. PALASZCZUK, come down and have a look. Please come down here. In Brisbane, this is some footage here. The Brisbane Transit Centre is in demolition mode. I don't understand why you knocked this perfectly good building down, but okay, you guys have the bigger picture. The bigger picture. By the way, you know my dad, AC2, he worked for the merchant bank that funded this transit centre. It was built by John Pigeon, and it was done under the Joe government. This was when Joe Bjelke-Petersen was in charge, and it's kind of sad, guys. This is it's a bad time to have knocking this. It's still a pretty cool building. So yeah, that's progress. Down at the Goldie, look at this. Tourists, we need tourists. We desperately need them to come onto the beaches. Mixed messages. There's signs at the Gold Coast saying the beach is closed, go home. I don't understand. Do you want people here or not? The Gold Coast is dying. We've got absolutely no way to survive for these businesses. See, I got to tell you, the Labour government in Queensland, they have been too busy putting a bid to buy a bankrupt airline, Virgin Airlines. Virgin Airlines, Anastasia, is fucked. There's no point helping Virgin out. But I gotta tell you, the small business people who run the cafes, they do the laundry service to the hotels, they do all sorts of auxiliary services. They desperately need you to turn the switch back on. The town itself is very, very down. Trade is down. We need the tourists. Now, you may not get the Chinese. I admit the Chinese lie. Of course, they're fucking lying in their tests. The Chinese Communist Party itself, you know, they're a shifty mob. But can't we at least let people from other states into Queensland? Come on, Victorians, New South Welshmen. Send them up. Send them up. Get them to spend money. Get them to relax in a hotel. Get them to, you know, buy that $7.50 Magnum ice cream. Get them to buy the cappuccino, the overpriced cappuccino. Get them to come down, book a tour with Quacker Duck. Get them to book Quacker Duck. And I got to tell you, man, it's so desperate. The Gold Coast itself, there, we need you. For lease, for lease, for lease. This is the most common sign at the Goldie. Come on, Anastasia. Turn the switch on. Let the interstate people come up. Please. Come on, Anastasia. You got rid of that trad woman. Let's get rebooting. Reboot. The state is dying. And I've got to be honest with you. This is terrible. We need people spending money. We need people to have jobs. We need things to improve. Turn the switch back on. Let them come on, please. Otherwise, Anastasia, we're going to have the world's biggest depression on our hands. What's going to happen then? And I got to tell you, seriously, it's very sad. I went down to the coast. The 10 punters per restaurant rule. I didn't even see 10 punters in any of these restaurants. It's sad. It's really sad. I was very, very disappointed. I went down there at lunchtime just to check out the joint. Please, Anastasia, turn the switch back on. They are dying. These small businesses. They're not getting concessions on the rent. Many of these landlords who own these premises are not giving free rent. No, they're not giving free rent. They're deferring rent, yes, but there ain't no free rent, Anastasia. And we're going to see a lot of shopping centres and malls close. This is the reality. I mean, Ms. PALASZCZUK, please. This is a non-political plea. Come on down here and have a look at the Goldie. Jump in your statesman. What do you got? You got a Caprice. I think you got a Caprice. Jump in the Caprice and come down to the Goldie and have a look how bad it is. Come down to Cavill Avenue, Orchard Avenue. Come down here, get an ice cream. Go get some Italian food. Half-price meals, Anastasia. Come on. Come down. Please, take a look. Take a look. Have a look around and see what we can do. We gotta get the state moving. It is just so terrible. Business can't be in hibernation forever, Anna. Please, please, this is an ArchieLuxury broadcast. Please turn the switch back on. We at the state of Queensland, tourism is dying. Now, I admit we can't let people from overseas in, okay? We can't let the Yanks in. They haven't really contained Corona. The Poms, well, can't let them in. It's a bit rampant over there. Italians, can't let them in. Can't let the Chinese in. I mean, their testing kits don't even work. But we can at least open up internally. Get the Kiwis, the New Zealanders in. Get the southern states. Come on, Anna. Turn the switch back on. Be a good Labour Premier. Turn the switch back on. Let's get things happening. And look, change that rule. Make it 20 guests per restaurant. Please. Please, Anna. I just say come down and have a talk to the business people. Come down and mingle with the restaurant owners. And please turn the economy back on. It's very, very important. I'm ArchieLuxury. This has been a broadcast for the ArchieLuxury and the Elite Broadcasting Network. I've been busy this week doing my taxes. I've filed my tax return for the 2018-2019 financial years. I was caught up getting the figures ready, putting the expenses in, declaring all the income. So guys, I wanted to tell you, I'm still here. I've just been busy getting that function done to keep the economy moving. I've got to pay taxes to help ScoMo give the money away. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you guys think of that. Come on, guys. Let's reboot.
Some people love fruit. Others choose to learn Greek. Some study archaeology. Others are interested in Japanese culture. For some people, everything must work just like a Swiss watch. Others appreciate the creative disarray. There are the frontline type of people, and the other type that would prefer to remain in the shadows. Most of us, however, like to study the wonders of everyday life. We cultivate traditional values in the world of modern technologies. One day, we choose exclusive restaurants. The other day, we go for street food. But there are also those people who don't have that choice at all. Some people have everything they need, and some will never have enough. Generally, a large part of our society has tons of luck when it comes to life, but we also mustn't forget to support the part that hasn't. No matter who you are, what you do, and how much you possess, if you are able to take care of the others, you have your own personal tint. Tint. Watch changes. Together.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.